Aloha, this is Shaka Around the World. You know, my goal in producing these videos is to provide real world and real-time experiences from our trip that you can use in researching and planning your own Kenyan safari. I'll also emphasize things we wish we knew about beforehand so that we could have better planned for it. Hopefully, this will help you out. I'm leaving the animals, food, and dining out of this one because I've already made separate videos of them. Just open the Shaka Around the World channel to see all of my posts. This video is going to be all about our accommodations, the location, property, common areas, our room, amenities, staff, and service at our second destination, Saruni Samburu, located in the Kalama Wildlife Conservancy, just north of the Samburu National Reserve, Mount Kenya, and Nairobi. A special shout out goes to Amy Milliken, owner of Fliga Twiga Personal Safari Service. She customized and assembled our entire trip for us with precision and expertise, and she can do the same for you. So that's FLYGATWIGA. Check it out. I took a few screenshots from Google Maps to give you an overhead view of the camp in relation to these landmarks, as well as the Kalama airstrip where we flew in and out of. Just see my Safari Link video, and the Wasanigo River where we spent the majority of our time in the Samburu bush. It's roughly a 5-hour drive from Nairobi to Saruni Samburu, or about 45 minutes by plane to the Kalama airstrip, and another 20 minutes by truck up to the camp. Okay, here's our guide. We're in Kalama at Samburu dirt runway. What's your name again?
Sumaru.
Sumaru. Are you going to be our guide?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm
Yes.
Scott.
Scott,
And
nice to
Christine.
meet you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
We're going to begin at the Kalama airstrip where Sumaru picked us up, and everything will be in chronological order up until we flew out 3 days later. Now the camp is perched high up on a huge rock outcropping, and whoever selected this location is both crazy and genius at the same time. The views are absolutely stunning. The logistics of constructing, operating, and maintaining such a property have got to be monumental, especially with the last 200 yards or so traversing sheer rock in 4x4 low to reach the Port Cashir. The videos really don't do justice just how steep the climb is, even with another truck in front of us for scale, but we made it no problem with a warm welcome from the staff, some cold hand towels, and a nice refreshing drink.
Today, and
Yeah.
then a bunch leave tomorrow and then the next day.
Okay. Sumaru.
So, welcome to Samburu.
Thank you.
Oh, it's very hot.
Yes.
Drinking, if you finish your water bottle, we have extra water to top up, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. And for the afternoon, sometime we might
Okay, here
have
we go.
plenty of rivers to cross, okay?
Okay.
So this is just a small one within the Kalama Wildlife Conservancy, going up the hill.
Woohoo!
Called Saruni Unit Road.
Look at that. Wow. This is the road up to the camp. Almost there. All right, here we come.
Here we are.
Thank you. You did a great job.
Okay.
Mahalo. Jumbo. And just up the path from the porkers here are a set of washrooms where you can freshen up after a long hot day in the bush. Then it's into the large open air main building, which houses the common areas, the dining areas, and the spa. A heads up here, our reservation did include one complimentary 30-minute massage, which unfortunately we were unable to take advantage of. Now there's a fire pit surrounded by a bunch of comfy chairs and some beanbags out the back for stargazing at night. The lower pool does have a nice infinity edge to it, which comes in very handy when you're overlooking the Kalama Conservancy. And just up from the pool is a neat little gift shop wedged between a couple huge boulders, where we purchased a bunch of these glass beaded wildlife figurines. Now each of these are handmade, so no two are exactly alike, and they got them all: giraffes, elephants, warthogs, zebras, you name it. These are perfect for omiyage gifts for friends and loved ones back home, because look, they're easy to pack. And this one's my favorite because it's made with the colors of the Kenyan flag. There we go. It was a pretty good hike from the main building to our room, which was the first in a series of bungalows that wrapped around the topography all the way to the upper pool at the summit. Number 2A was huge, easily 1,500 square feet, including the deck outside. The most unique feature were the blinds and the screens that were open and stowed away during the day to let all of the nature spill in, and zipped up closed tight at night to keep the creepy crawlies out. Okay, almost to the room. Check it out. This is awesome. There we go. 2A. And right in. Woohoo! Let's check it out.
Let me give you briefing from here.
Okay.
So here this is your sitting room.
Okay.
So during the day open like this one,
Okay.
but during the night someone I will come to close all the nets.
Okay.
During the night, only screen it. You have the water,
The water hole.
yeah, and you have a big tank there. So when you see animals coming there, then you open the water, then you have a big pipe here going to the water. Pipe.
Okay.
So when you see animals.
Saruni Samburu does have its own watering hole and photographic blind, so you can view the wildlife stopping by for a drink from high up in your room or down low on the valley floor.
Water for drinking, is there.
Okay. Down to the... Oh, look at this.
So here you have the water for drinking.
Okay.
And you have glasses down there and some opener because you have some fridge there. And you have the net here.
Okay.
And net, about the net, no worry. I'll come to close all the evening, 6:30 from 6:30.
Okay.
But during the day, open like this one. And you have drawers here,
Okay.
putting your snacks
Okay.
here. You have the cell box there.
Okay.
Can you really understand to put your password there? And you have the air there.
Okay.
Because these are salt water, so you can use this water for drinking or brushing your teeth.
Okay.
And you have some glasses here, and you have some baking, some here for hearing, and you have some water here.
All the amenities were there that you'd expect from such a fine property. I spotted the Wi-Fi router neatly tucked away between the top of the netting and the ceiling, with a super strong signal throughout all our rooms, so no problem there. Of course, there's a safe, hair dryer, mini fridge with complimentary beverages, yoga mats. Our room also had a 5-gallon water dispenser for drinking water and to brush your teeth, and of course, complimentary laundry service. Now, another heads up, we did find out during our own research, and I can confirm that they will not launder women's undergarments. So ladies, make sure you pack some laundry soap or some wallet packets or something like that to ensure that you have enough clean underwear.
Towels here. So when going to the pool, don't carry towel because already you have
Pool
Towels
towel.
on there? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Good to know.
Yeah. And you have
Here we go outside. Jesus Christ, look at this.
Nice.
So when press inside, hot water and cold water.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And here you have the bean bags there.
Mm-hmm.
These are bean bags for
Bean
the sunset.
bags, wow.
Because sunset is this direction.
Nice.
Sunset this
Sunset,
direction.
Yeah, sunset is this direction. You can see it.
Yeah. And bring lots of water. Look at how fast this view is. Look at that. All right, with most of the facilities out of the way, let's move on to meeting some of the staff. Now, if you've watched some of my other videos, you've already met Sumaru, our guide. And if you're planning to stay at Saruni Samburu, I highly recommend you ask for him by name. He's truly exceptional. Next up is Hussein. I'm calling him our personal staff member. Now, this is a totally different type of service that we're not accustomed to. Now, he was our greeter, our bellman, our housekeeper, our turn-down attendant, our bartender, our waiter, and our concierge all rolled into one. And it's not like he did it on an 8-hour shift. He was there for us from early in the morning to when we went to bed at night. Lastly is Benson, the assistant manager. Now, Benson was always visible whenever we were around. And when the time was right, not like when I was shoveling a fork full of food in my mouth or trying to get a photo of that perfect sunset, he would always ask if everything was all right and if we needed anything. I even heard his name mentioned over the radio a couple times when Sumaro was talking from the truck in the bush, which meant to me that he was working the back of the house as well. Now here's a neat little atmospheric tidbit. Benson told me that if Mount Kenya is in full view in the morning without clouds, that means the rains are coming soon. All right, so I've been struggling trying to remember an example of service above and beyond because, quite frankly, our entire stay at Saruni Samburu was above and beyond. But I finally got it because I made a video of it. Just see my lion eats a crocodile, and I'll explain how it all came about. Wasa Niro River. It all started down by the Wasai Negro River near the giraffe carcass. And Sumaro must have spotted some fresh tracks in the dirt because he kept saying there's a lion in the area. Of course, we perked right up and started scanning the dense foliage and underbrush looking for any sign of lion. After about 20 minutes of circling, reversing, backtracking over the same 1,000 square foot area of thick brush, dry grass, and fine powdered dirt, our enthusiasm was beginning to wane. Christine and I were ready to give up. Sumaro, however, was relentless with his pursuit. And sure enough, after inching past the same bush for the 10th time, I finally got a glimpse of yellow-orange lion through all the leaves and sticks. Now, stop, 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 I said. Back up, back up, back up, I whispered. And there he was. So we drove around to the other side, snapping some branches along the way, and this is what we came up on. A juvenile male lion resting next to his freshly killed crocodile. It was amazing. And there's no way we would have witnessed it without Sumaru's will to go above and beyond. Okay, so this is a male lion who just killed this crocodile and just kind of snoozing in the shade. Took us a while to find him, but there he is. I have a couple more topics to talk about and then we're done. First off, don't forget to tip upon checkout. Now, I'll leave the amounts up to you. You know, whatever you think is fair. And for us Americans, US dollars are no problem. Now, we brought along about a dozen thank you cards and envelopes so we could write personal notes and slip the cash into discreetly. Usually there's a tip box around to drop it into or hand it to the manager for a disbursement amongst all the staff.
Yes, yes.
We have spear, sword, and a club.
Okay, throw it. Lastly, I've been in the hospitality industry for over 18 years, so I guess I'm the worst lodging critic you could possibly have. However, Saruni Samburu got everything right. First off, location, location, location. It can't be beat. Next, of course, is obvious wow factor with the stunning views. Then you have the consistent service, well-trained staff, excellent food, high-end amenities, and the ability to go above and beyond. A classic recipe for success. And we're done. I hope you found this video helpful in planning your own safari. If yes, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe buttons and leave a comment. Now, we also stayed at camps in Amboseli and Masai Mara, so stay tuned for reviews on them, and mahalo for watching. Just my quick disclaimer, all of these events took place in October of 2024, and your results may vary.